provided quite a number of commodities, including specimen collection material swabs since the beginning of the pandemic. We've also managed to buy, these are the automated extraction kits for them to use that robot that they're always saying we don't have reagents for the robot. So we've procured, these are the automated extraction kits. The manual extraction kits are also on the way. They are coming, including the tap path reagent, which is on its way coming here. So we have really tried to close the gap. For this one, the extraction kits are to the tune of 4,900 tests.
To battle these epidemics. And we are honored and proud to be standing with her in her struggle, and we are delighted that we could step in with the medicines that we've just heard about, not the medicines, but the testing reagents. She'll have to get the medicine somewhere else. These testing reagents, this equipment, and the beauty of this equipment is that it's the most accurate for testing against COVID. But we know that this equipment will go to good use. We know that this system is right at the forefront of battling these epidemics, and we are proud to stand with the minister. Thank you.
Good morning to all. Mr. Ambassador, Dr. Fatima, and Ellen from the Lab Pillow. There's always a great day when we stand side by side by our U.S. counterpart. On behalf of the President George Weah, and our infield boss Jean, and our entire Lab Pillow, we want to say a big thank you, because maybe a lot of Liberians don't know, in these boxes here in Liberia we have robots that we collect and analyze some of the sample, collect and analyze the sample before it go into the testing machines. So this is what's in this box. So it's not only our lab personnel that go and do this extraction, but we do have robots here in Liberia that were provided by the U.S. government, and these are the little things that the robots need to do this work. So this is very accurate. Our humans can do it, but robots can do it too. So if you didn't know that we have robots in Liberia, we do have them, and they are doing work. So this is for public knowledge. And these robots can do the work faster and then our regular individuals, so that we can do a lot more testing, and our testing are even more accurate. So this is a matter of information for you all. So we are very, very happy today, because these are things that we needed. We were running short, but thanks to the United States government and all of our other partners, the lab is back on track and moving, and results are going to be available on time, and all of us will be happy to not complain that we're missing our flights and whatever other complaints that are coming back. So we want to say thank you this morning for taking time out of your busy schedule to come all the way down to the Ministry of Health to see me and to see the rest of the team, and we appreciate you, and we appreciate the United States government for all that they do to help the people of Ghana.
Thank you so much. We wanted to make sure these got right into your hands.
And it's going right to the lab to start waking those robots up so they can do their work.
It's not magic, it's technology. But technology takes money, it takes planning, it takes a supply chain, and working together.
This morning, the USAID government through IDDS handed over COVID-19 reagents for testing, PCR testing. So these reagents that we just handed over today are used in the laboratory for extracting, for taking out the virus from the swab. You know, when we collect the sample from the patient, we use a swab. That swab, we cannot find the virus until we use these kits. They pull out the virus from the swab so that we are able to detect it. So what we just handed over is an automated extraction kits that can be used by the lab, the National Public Health Reference Lab, to extract the RNA material, that virus particle, which we then detect to show whether a person has COVID-19 or not.
Can you tell us the monetary values of this donation?
This donation is to the U.S. government. The U.S. government through IDDS has gave IDDS 120,000 for us to buy reagents for COVID. So some of the reagents that we have since donated, the collection kits, we handed over to the National Reference Lab. But for this, this was one part of the consignment, but it's to the tune of 120,000 that the U.S. government has given. What we are just supporting for the lab is uninterrupted service delivery. We do not want to have a situation whereby the lab runs out of commodities to test. As you know that for travelers, all the travelers are required to have a test done. And there are monetary values related to that. We don't want them to complain that, oh, the Liberia government is not giving us our results. So this is going to aid the government in making sure that at any given time we are able to provide testing. The government of Liberia is on the map for being one of the best labs in the world, and because of the timelines, our turnaround time. So we are going to maintain that as government of Liberia through the National Public Health Reference Lab in making sure that we give results timely. Passengers do not miss their flights. People who are in the community who have COVID are identified, and we isolate them appropriately.